Testing the gong Kong.
Testing the gong.
Look at that. It's Sunday. You and I have finally made it to the weekend. Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I'm Ed.
And I'm Gary.
And boy, do we have an amazing game to share with you tonight. What happened?
I don't know. Looks like we lost the lights.
Oh, boy.
But the cameras are still working. So,
yeah, that's weird.
So maybe we tripped a breaker. So let me go check that.
Okay, sounds good.
There, I think I got it.
Okay, it looks like we're back. Gary, why are you a wild dog?
What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I know what happened. I got the portal gun hooked to that circuit, so I guess when I turned it back on, we went to a new dimension where we're animals.
Wait a minute, I'm a fox now, but my arms are too short to play pinball.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe. But I do know it's like I always wanted a third arm to hit the action button on the game. I can just use my tail.
Oh my God, you're right. Woo!
Well, this will definitely be interesting, so I guess let's go play some pinball.
All right, let's do it.
If you had any help there. There's a lot to remember and unpack in this game for sure.
All right. Welcome in. Glad you guys can join us on this hot Sunday. Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I'm Ed.
And I'm Gary.
And yes, do we have a game for you tonight? It's King Kong, but not just any King Kong. It is 0.83 code.
Yes.
King Kong.
Yes.
So, how's it going, Firewing?
Yep.
Glad you can join us.
Yeah, King Kong just got an update on the code, bunch of fixes, lots of things added, so we thought we'd play it again tonight. So
yes. And we'll have to read through we'll have to read through all of the updates along the way. We've learned a little bit of a trick or two during our downtime of some of the things that you can do in Kong to get more points.
Big points.
Yes.
Yep.
So we'll share that with you very soon.
Yes.
I got some news in the meantime to go through. As you may or may not know, Predator Pinball was finally revealed a few days ago. We got to see bunches and bunches of photos and a little bit of gameplay. We're kind of holding our breath to see what it's like to play it. We don't really think we're going to be able to play it until October for the Pinball Expo that's going on over in Chicago. But, our impressions are good, but we can't see it yet.
Impressions are good. Prices are high.
Yeah, that's the other problem, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's like $12,350 by the time you pay for overseas, domestic, and tariffs.
Yeah. Oof. But a lot of different things are in the pin, including Predator himself or itself. I'm not sure what it is. You got some call-outs, including "Getting the Chopper," everyone's favorite line to quote from
the
Predator.
movie. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Firewing, lots of money involved. Exploding light show, spins with muzzle flashes. Yeah, it has a minigun on the left side of which is cool. I like that touch. And then the playfield itself looks pretty decent. Art looks spot on with what it needs to be.
Looks like it's pretty safe layout.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was the other thing too.
They didn't go over the top with crazy geometry. So
yeah,
it's going to all come down to how the sound, light, show, movie integration and rules are on this game.
Exactly. So we'll see. Looks great. I'm hopeful. Hey there, Horatio. How's it going? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're just kind of checking out Predator a little bit, knowing that it has been revealed and so forth. Actually, a lot of good photos are up on naparcade.org if you want to check them out. Some pretty decent looking ones that make it look very exciting, honestly. So. Moving on to other news, as you also may or may not know, Jaws has turned
50.
50.
On the 20th of this month, it turned 50 years old. There's a lot of speculation out there that Stern is going to be doing a 50th anniversary version of Jaws. We'll see.
We will see. There hasn't been anything, peeped about it through Stern at all. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Been told that we will see the game late June or early July. If anything. It's coming up, apparently. We'll see. If you are also speaking of Stern Pinball, if you are in talks or trying to figure out if you want to get a pinball machine yourself, why not win one? Because Stern has announced that Dungeons and Dragons, the Tyrant's Eyes sweepstakes,
you too can win a D&D pinball game. So definitely go over to Stern Pinball, look up the details, get yourself entered.
Yeah, no purchase is necessary.
Yeah, of course. by law, it's no purchase necessary.
Yeah, basically just signing up for Stern's mailing list.
Yeah.
Don't know if you already are signed up, not sure how that works. So there's probably something in there you can do, I would imagine, because as far as I know, we already signed up a while back. So we'll see about that.
Yep.
And then finally, interesting pinball news coming out of Italy. Pendretti Gaming has created their first ever pinball machine of an Italian musical artist.
Yep. And apparently it's basically a private contract of 10 of these pinball machines only.
Right. And it's by the musician, and I'm going to mess the name up. I'm so sorry. Maybe you can help me, Gary.
Luciano Legesbu. Something
Probably.
Like that. Yeah.
I bet you did it right. But yeah, I mean, it was playable. I guess they were out and about on Sun Function because there were some photos of it up on naparcade.org.
Yeah, something.
But it looks like folks were able to play a little bit. It is an exact carbon copy of ABBA, I believe.
Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
sorry, not Led Zeppelin. Queen.
Queen, that was
it. They basically
used
used the Queen playfield layout, rethemed it in this one, and obviously with music from that guy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Luciano.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with his music. I don't know him. He must be awesome. I did find out he's apparently also a film director, so he's probably got a whole multifaceted amount of things going on.
I guess he really liked pinball and said, I want my own machine, so he's paid for 10 of them to be made by Pedretti. Pedretti Gaming is the company in Europe that does a lot of replacement parts, licensed by Williams-Bally replacement parts. They also have a partnership with Pinball Brothers in the Euro Pinball Corp, and that's the manufacturing wing for both Pedretti Gaming's remakes and all of the Pinball Brothers games. They're the ones who manufacture those. So which is why Predator is using all Williams-Bally mechanisms now, because they're working with that. They're already buying that stuff in bulk, so they changed over to that for their Predator pinball machine. They've also changed all the electronics over to Fast instead of their own proprietary stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Williams parts being used in Pinball Brothers machines moving forward, because from what we can tell, that's going to up the quality right there in terms of. Now, obviously, you have to make sure you use it correctly, and so on and so forth. But at any rate.
But anyway, they're doing that 10 run of the Luciano pinball games.
Yeah, so hopefully you have a chance to check it out. That'd be really cool if it was somehow like popped up in Chicago at one point. It's like, oh, hey, Rob Beck bought it again. Or he bought another one.
Yeah.
Some random machine. But at any rate, I think that is all for the news of pinball.
So I think it's time to play some King Kong on the new code.
On the new code. Here we go. All right. Here we are.
Here we are.
Our new home of King Kong is now in the monster corner of our arcade.
Yeah, we had King Kong out since we got it brand new, but now I've organized the arcade, and we actually have Monster Row, which is King Kong, Godzilla, Dungeons and Dragons, and Alien are all grouped together on one side of the arcade. On the other side is a couple of music pins, Indie and TNA that we have. So. Yes. That was a fun yesterday. Moving those
you were doing
around.
A lot of moving around.
And then I had to level them all because, each new spot.
One would have to do every time you move a machine, because every single spot on your floor, or anybody's floor for that matter, is going to be different. Ooh, I was a spectator right there.
Yes, you were. You were a spectator.
Not there, though, thankfully. Oop.
All right, so you have. We're going to try some new little tricks we heard about.
Yes.
So right now he's got a scene qualified. Well, okay.
What?
I was going to say he was going to go for drop targets and try to get the locks qualified, but.
Oh, I have to do that first before I go to the mode?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
It's better if you do that. Yeah.
Since I screwed up, I'll go to this one first.
Because now it's going to ask you to try to do mode shot related things. So.
Okay.
Escape the swamp. Hit the arrows.
All right, here we go. Oh, so hard. No. Did it? Oh, didn't. Bring it back. Let's stamp out that guy. Okay. Didn't exactly get punched, but I think it wasn't on.
Yeah, there's some modes it isn't on. I did find that our... I was working on it the other day, and I did find our punchback target spring had fallen off.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. That's last time we were finding it wasn't kind of behaving as expected because the target wasn't returning sometimes.
Oh,
got far enough up on that.
That was a slow one too when it came back. Oh, damn. Oop, I was not expecting that bounce. We're like there on
the
that
swamp.
One. Oh. That's okay. This is my warm-up round anyway. Oop, not quite. Almost. Ah. See, it's tempting to go a little late on that shot. Oh, gosh. But I did get double scoring available to me now.
Double.
Okay. Okay. Nope.
Oh, too late.
Oh, it punched it into the hole.
Punched it too fast.
Yeah. Oh, hello. I'm thinking about the shot too hard. Oh, this is kind of a... How do you back in that, I wonder? Does it have to be rolling? The gong shot.
It's got to be rolling.
Oh, really? Okay. We'll just do that.
You maybe you can get lucky to do it, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got the Island Mystery.
Yeah, on accident.
Oh, you spotted a climb arrow.
Oh, good. I need that anyway.
So the yellow pointed arrows in this game are related to climbing the buildings. So the more you hit those, then the higher up the building you get.
Yeah.
So if you hit one of them, you get...
There.
And like he's got one of them, had one of them lit.
So, can I still do this?
You can, but
Okay.
you're just not gonna.
Oh, I'm not gonna do the stacking.
Well, yeah, because you haven't lit the locks or any of that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay. I'll do it later. On my for real game. Oh. It's so easy to like. What?
I was gonna say there are a couple of basic like strategies people figure out to get big points. Is one, you stack the pterodactyl on top of the King Kong multi-ball. You basically hit the drop targets 8 times to qualify the locks, which is on the center shot, and get basically 3 locks, and then you're ready to start King Kong multi-ball. But then you get a scene ready, which is hit the gong shot. Then you go into pterodactyl, and then start the multi-ball, and then you get a lot bigger points.
Yeah. It's just a matter of knowing what shots to hit in order to do the things that they want to do.
You got the island lock.
Yeah, I got that, which is nice. Wait, early.
Swinging, I'm almost a miss. Oh.
Okay.
Octopus insect multi-ball.
Ugly, ugly octopus insects. Wow!
Whoa.
Thank you so much for that auto drain there, auto plunger. I really appreciate that. Being my biggest pet peeve in all in pinball or anything. Yeah, that too.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is comedy at its finest. Oh, crud. Save that somehow. Shit. Oh, can't be too annoyed because I figured that was coming, and this is my warm-up game. Ah. Fucking shite. Alright, never mind. Ah. Yes, very much so.
Yes, Kong.
Oh, hello.
Go for some drop targets.
Okay, drop targets, so I have to hit.
Yeah. And you can hit that from both the upper and both lower flippers, too. You
Yeah.
Can, you can actually hit them both. You can sweep them with this one.
Oop, not that though. It's hard to do though. I have to just hit it just, oh, there, like that. There you go.
Yep, now you gotta get them some more to get the locks going.
Ugh, almost.
See, that's how you sweep them. You kind of
Okay, oh, I see.
sweep across them. Yeah.
Oh, no. Did I just hit the gong, but I didn't?
It didn't go into the gong, but you went past the switch in the gong.
Oh,
Which is
neat.
why I gave you the... Oh.
Shit. Ah. Oh, come on. Let's try. Nope. There we go, finally. I got a first letter of King. And now pterodactyl or no?
You don't have your locks qualified, so...
Okay.
Yeah, you have to concentrate on the Kong target.
I guess I'm really confused. Still, I have to get it ready. I have to get King Kong ready to go before I even start on.
Yeah. So the King Kong multi-ball is
All right.
basically you hit the drop targets 8 times, all 4 of them once or twice. Yeah, all 4 of them twice, which then gets you ready for it. Which is then to start it is the right orbit shot. But in the meantime, you get a scene ready.
Yeah.
And then you concurrently go start the scene and then start the multi-ball. You basically get them both ready.
Okay. If I can hit anything right now, apparently I can't. Shit.
Take that, Lazzy. Take
Yeah.
that.
My sore.
Here's famed archaeologist.
Yeah, don't touch anything. Why not? There we go. All right. Sweet bonus. I got that bonus, I guess. What the hell?
The spider magnet.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when you hit the target behind the spider, it activates the magnet. So you can get some chaos.
Yeah.
Like there, it did it again.
I think at this point I'm not even going to think about the
Strategies.
Yeah. I just need to get back on the rhythm of things. I'm completely off kilter at the moment. For whatever reason. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, of course he would do that. Of course he would do that. Pretty much, Red Lancer. How you doing?
Yeah. Very appropriate one. Yeah.
Appreciate that. How you been?
We're trapped now. Hang on for your lives and try to get across.
All right.
And it's Lynn back from a tournament.
Oh, cool. Welcome back. Glad you could join us.
Did you make it? Did you win? Did you place?
Ah! Why is that shot so hard to do?
Oh, you got knocked out in the first round of finals. Okay.
There we go.
Well, at least you made it to the finals. Oh. Was it? Did that feel like that to you there, Lynn?
All right, I'm gonna do one more game, and then after this, I'm gonna take a break because I gotta take a breather. I'm losing my mind right now. Of course, of course.
At least you.
Why would I? I mean, I'm expecting it at this point, right?
Yeah. The magnet. Yeah.
Okay, I got all the targets just now.
Yeah, that's one set. Now you got to do it again.
Yep. Okay. Nope. Can't backhand that when it's stationary. I don't know how people do it. No. Not too bad. Need to look at a stack of players that you're up against. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, a bunch of top tiered people.
All right. Post pass. There we go.
Yeah, it's funny that you can post pass on this game because most albums you can't.
Don't tell him that. Shh.
You can't change it
You
now
won't do
that
it
it's in
again.
our hands. Too late, man. Too late.
Yeah. Nope. Bananarama.
Banana, 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 banana.
I'm completely off kilter at this point. I don't know what happened, what's wrong. I just can't do anything.
Oh,
I can get the ball stuck. That's what I can do. That's what I'm good for right at this very moment.
And that's gonna drop, and
I just don't care. All right, last ball, and I'm gonna take a breather.
Bonsai run. This is the tiebreaker game. Oof.
Spell King Kong to battle T-Rex.
Bonsai run. That's a good one. It is tricky.
The tiebreaker game, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be one hell of a tiebreaker game because it is quite unique and compared to all the other games out there. You know. Oh, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, you don't want a full plunge on this game.
No, I didn't even. I tried to cradle something that wasn't cradleable. If that's a word. Climb some feet up. Here we go. Save and... Skill shot is amazingly soft plunge, much softer than you expect. Oh, on Bonsai Run. I don't recall that for some strange reason.
Alright, now you do have locks.
What?
Alright, now if you hit the right orbit, you can get your Kong multi-ball.
Okay, I'm trying
Oh, but you started a... oh no, you didn't start it yet, but yeah. But it's ready.
I know, I'm trying. I got it. We're good. I saved this game somehow. From being complete and utter...
Bonsai Wonders of Williams.
Disaster! I got some super hit. Down.
Double scoring.
Whoa, somehow.
Panic!
Panic save.
That didn't work though.
Oh, it's a lawler. That explains kind of the weirdness of it.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Bonsai
Oh,
Run.
good. Never mind. Oh, I see. Okay. Ow. Mine didn't like that one. And then I bounced myself right into another Jack multi-ball here.
Giant spider multi-ball.
Don't do it. Oh my god. Some weird bounces here. No. Oh!
You got at least got one back.
I did somehow. Got that one back. Get in!
No, I don't want to.
It's moving, that's why it went away, I think. Oh, I see, it's doing it again. Okay. Whoa, hey, they both went in there. Nice.
Yeah.
And now it's gone again, even though I hit it. Damn, dude.
You really like when you go in there.
Apparently so. And it's annoying. I'm hitting everything but the red.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, at least I got some aggression out of that last mode, so that's okay. And I got an achievement for my troubles.
Boom.
Okay,
Boom.
I need to take some deep breaths. I need to decompress, and I will be right back.
Right. Calm.
Calm, yeah, that's what I want to be, calm.
Oh, Bonsai Run was Lawler's first one, huh? All right, here we go. All right, and I'm going to try the strategy of qualifying King Kong multi-ball, getting a scene ready, get the scene, choose pterodactyl, and then start the Kong.
Spell King Kong to battle T-Rex.
All right. Backhand, sweep some of the targets. Oh, dang it. Wow, that just gave me a crap bounce out of there. Missed. And here it comes. Oop, too quick. It's gonna be a quick warm-up game.
Anti-skill shot. Wrong letter collected. High.
All right, I got one more drop target there. I missed.
Barrel roll. Banana combo. Cavendish.
There we go. Let's see if I can get that across. There we go. Ah. All right, now I gotta get some more Kong targets. Got 3 of them in that shot. All right, got one more. Too soon. And I got it. All right, now my locks are qualified in my center ramp.
Lock is lit. Shoot the train. Ball 1 locked. Ball 2 locked.
All right, this is doable, but it's tight. All right, so now that's qualified. All right. I got an island scene qualified. My locks, my King Kong lock is lit. So now what I want to do is start the mode, pick pterodactyl, and do that one. Yeah, except it's going to go right down the middle on me. And that was ball 3, so. All right, let's try this again. One more time.
All right, I'm back.
Ed is back.
Okay. I've got some of the things that we can read, I suppose. I mean, it makes sense because this is a new code. We have some of, and by some I mean there's a lot
I didn't want that.
of updates in this game. Like, it's still going, still
Got a
going.
bunch. Oh, we got a CNK redeem.
Oh, and a CNK redeem coming up.
3 of them.
How you been, CNK?
All right. Okay, backhand this. Hopefully I get this last Kong
All right.
target. There we go.
What I've got in my hands, since you have redeemed the Share A vinyl, is a Tron Legacy soundtrack
Island scene is lit.
by Daft Punk. One of the best soundtracks out there, I think, is specifically electronic-based ones. It really fits the movie incredibly well. Yeah, it is a really hot day. I had to get my headband on just because I went on site for like 2 minutes, and I'm already feeling the effects because I'm a wimp, even though I grew up in California. But I definitely am looking forward to the new Tron movie coming out, because that is going to be composed by Trent Reznor of
Under
Nine
the
Inch
Nine Inch
Nails,
Nails did.
And it's, yeah, actually you're right. It is specifically Nine Inch Nails that's going to be doing the soundtrack. But aside from that, in the meantime, you can listen to the Tron Legacy soundtrack as well. Sad that Daft Punk is no longer here as a group.
Gonna go with Pterodactyl, and then I'm gonna try to start my King Kong multi-ball.
But there's not a song in this album that I'm not tired with at this point. Although da-na, da-na-na is pretty much overplayed at this point. The theme of, the main theme of Tron. Because they kind of sprinkle all throughout the soundtrack, and appropriately so.
There we go. Kong multi-ball on top of Pterodactyl. All right, let's see if I can get some big points out of this.
Yeah, I want to see you do this, Gary, because granted, I haven't really paid much attention to how you got over there at this point. But it is achievable. In fact, let me tell you how you get King Kong multi-ball.
Drop targets. 2 times through the drop target banks, and then hit the locks up the middle.
There you go. All right, on to the updates. I'll read out loud what the new code 0.83 will have for you. But first, usual experience with Lawler designs is a quick drain, trying to do anything. His designs tend to be absolutely zero chill brutality. Yeah, I have to agree with that. Second McLean. That I did lose 1 and win 1 in Bonsai Run, and then 2 on the tiebreaker, as well as wins on the Funhouse. Nice. It makes me wonder what the hell was in my breakfast this morning. I have days like that too. Where's all this energy coming from? How did I do this? Jeez.
Oh.
Nicely done. But yeah, here are some of the new things that you'll get in the.
There we go. Got it. Oh, almost. I got an Annaball in there.
Yeah. Waiting to see how this plays out. Oh, we got 3. That's all right. Hey there, Mike. How you been? Welcome back in. I was gonna read the code updates for us all, and I try to hit the highlights.
Oh, it rolled off the end.
No.
I wasn't looking at it.
Yeah, it's hard to do with all that stuff going on the screen, which is a fun challenge. So what they added is the following: barrel roll, adding a new clip and sound effect when you hit this combo. They've done some rule fixes here and there, essentially, both good and bad in my opinion. I think this is a good one. Pit multi-ball. Now the timers will pause when the ball is held for the pit multi-ball start, because you could, like mini modes in this game, you can stack it, and I guess that one, if you stacked it, would have kept going when it shouldn't. Ooh. No, we don't have any plans at all for that, Mike. We're pretty much staying away from the game for various reasons, and now that it's come to light that AI was involved and
on top of it
all, it's just not our thing. Let's see. Mystery. Fix an issue which caused Mystery to never award an Annaball for pin multi-balls when set in competition play. I wouldn't have known that one. Let's see here. Added new transition video clips, which is good. Added logic to show last chance timer in the background display effect for last chance. Okay, so basically little bits in here and there. It looks like they've added some stuff to the New York City event. We have yet to reach that in this game. It's a little bit later in the game. We're still getting our teeth, our bearings on this.
Hey, keep your tentacles off my gear.
Octopus insect multi-ball. There we go. Another letter collected. Improved background instructions to be more informative. Oh, the Deadeye. So I guess some players out there couldn't, or really weren't in the savvy of. Whoa! Speaking of savvy, the airballed the ball into the glass there for a moment.
Well, I had 2 of them in the.
Oh, you did.
I had 2 of them in the cave. Yeah.
Got it. With the Deadeye mode, you're basically just doing plunges to try to hit a target. They've altered the target indicator a little bit. We'll talk about that when we get to the next Deadeye round. Super Spinners fix an issue where you can get credit for the left spinner spins via backward spin from shooting the right spinner center orbit. Now, we actually have to shoot the left orbit and count that, so you can count that as a left spinner shot. So again, a little bit of fixes within the modes themselves, which make a lot of sense to help enhance your experience with this game. Kong Multiball, allowing failed right orbit shots to count as right orbit shots in this mode to help with occasional rejected shots. So the way I read that is it's making sure to find out that you might have missed some stuff. I need to find my water, speaking of finding. Hold on.
Finding missing stuff. Well, that was a pretty good good run on that.
Okay. Got my water.
All right. All right, Stegosaurus encounter. I'll take it.
All right.
Move fast. Keep your distance and hit where it hurts.
I think it plays better. I mean, I'll take your word for it, Mike. Garrett and I don't have any plans on playing the game, nor do we have any plans in the future to play the game.
Nope.
So I'll take your word for it. Two-legged lizard multi-ball now, enforcing a maximum jackpot value. Okay. So some other innards fixed here and there. High score to date added best marksmanship entry for the player with the most amount of Deadeye awards. Jackpot or not. Okay, that's cool. They add that in there. There's something called 2.42 million bananas. Apparently they fixed an issue where this rollover switch would trigger a tech alert when it's just rarely used. When it's just a rarely used switch. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
That's an interesting one. Oh, hey there, Martia. Marte, there it is. You actually hit that New York event earlier. It was cool. Oh, nice. Awesome. Well done on that, then. Yeah, we haven't had this game very long ourselves. We're still kind of getting used to the shots. I was struggling a ton in the beginning.
New York City event.
What really annoys me is I get ready sometimes. We get, we want to do sound check. Sometimes we'll play a little bit. And then I play decently, I'm okay. And then I come up and I play the first time right out of this gate in the stream.
New York City event.
And now here's the New York City event by Gary. Oh, I think we did this actually.
We've done this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized that as I was doing my little diatribe, my venting, as it were.
Gotta hit the right orbit. Missed.
Here, and we also have a whole rule booklet too that I'm going to try to read things as they come along here of what to do and how to do it. Stage fright. Shoot the lit feature to progress, and then shoot the kickback target to be a right orbit to beat each phase of the total vault shot.
Ooh, that wasn't exactly.
Yeah, I think you have to hit the purple one first before.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm working on them.
Yep. Whoa!
I'll take that.
That was that was one warning. Nicely done. Got some whip action in there to avoid the double danger. Phase 1, 2 center ramp shots. Phase 2, 120 right spins. Phase 3, complete drop targets. Phase 4, 120 left spins.
Oh,
wow.
dang it.
And then Phase 5 hit K2. That's a lot of crap to remember.
There's a lot of crap to remember. So
I've given it all she's got. I guess eventually you'll kind of just sort of do it half nature, half-heartedly remembering all these things.
Total score, 20 million.
All right. Not a bad ball one, my friend. Already got up to 300 million. Island arrow. Oh yeah, that's something else I want to, let's see, figure out. The whole island scenes. Or I guess that's just the stages. Yeah, as Gary reminded me earlier, these things are called scenes, not stages. So like save and pterodactyl attack, all that stuff, that's scenes. And it makes sense in the context, I do. I get it.
Still bothers me.
It does, because my brain just goes to video game terminology. I don't want to I don't need to reinvent the wheel, you know.
Oh, I thought it was going to come back through. Whoa, dang it, that gave me a bad bounce.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of weird pausing that you have to do to kind of figure out where the best place is to save it at. And yeah, this plunger does not, at this point, right at the moment, bug me as much as, say, a plunge in insta-death from a rush auto plunge, but this plunger seems to auto plunge into the gutter as well. Which, you know, again,
almost
could be adjusted, I'm sure, here and there, but not every time. All right.
All right.
Evidently, they've also improved the tilt display effect. Gary, I have yet to actually tilt out in this game. It probably means one of us will do it tonight since I talked about it. In which case, that's fine, because now, in the tilt area, the display effect now shows tilt text when it reaches to the end of the animation and not just a black screen. I guess I didn't even have anything last time.
Oh! Dang it.
So, thought that was kind of funny, like, oops.
Dang it, dang it.
That was ball 2, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it was ball 3.
Dude, what is up with the game and like we get these huge
balls.
points. Yeah, huge balls. And then we just like fail on all the other balls.
It just gives you bad bounces after that. It's like something happens. It's like, I'm going to change. You did too good. We're going to change the behind the scenes coil activation.
Like, at least I know it's not just me and shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like
330, yeah.
All right. I'll get over it. Exactly. That's me right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my water. It's over here. Okay, well, I have a second water now. And my rage to leave this.
Ed's rage.
Yep. Despite all
myself
my
a drink.
rage, I am still just an ape in the cage, as it's known. Yes, I know it's rat, not ape, but, you know. I made it. All right. Yeah, exactly. I'm a pinball player, not a doctor. Didn't quite get the sweep, but got that up there. It's kind of neat. Ooh. Oh, it wasn't on.
Wasn't on, yep.
That was close. Not a banana peeler, exactly. I keep wanting to like do the Minions banana thing, so I'm not gonna say that every time. It's so tempting. You have no idea, you guys. There he goes. Oh, all right. And back we go. Oh, hey, on the go. It works. All right. I'm gonna just get like familiarized with the shots and get more confident with that before I start jumping into like, let's do this and that. You know, I don't have as much self-confidence as a player as you are, as you do.
Well, those kind of things are kind of up my alley, is figuring out like, all right, doing this and then that to get some special stuff. Yeah.
Right. Oh, you're not really missing a whole lot. I mean, if you like lighthearted, you know,
mindless entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's probably the best way to put it. And still being entertaining. There's a lot of Illumination like movies as of late that I haven't really liked. There's a lot of theirs, like Boss Baby is one. It's like, and Trolls, I think, was another one. Or was that somebody else? Anyway, they're kind of hit and miss, but I think so far the Minions are pretty good. They're fun.
The Minions are definitely, some people just hate the Minions.
Yeah, some people just so detest them, like it's the worst thing on the planet. And I think to differ, there are much, much worse things to spend your time and your I know your anger on. Yeah, I know. I gotta use the same advice on anger, but hey. Stegosaurus.
Use the gas bomb.
Oop. Well, that didn't quite work out.
15 seconds added. So,
Is that more?
Up the middle.
Up the middle.
Yeah, it's the one to the right of that. There you go.
We need to solve this.
Oh, it's so hard to hit that down shot. God. Especially when it does that jump.
Valuable footage and dollars, folks.
It's like off the tip, but it's not. And every time I try to hit it, I feel like I'm just hitting it too short.
It's a very light shot on that flipper.
It must be super late. And then I feel like, okay, am I hitting it right? And then it ends up going up the middle. And somehow that's a thing too. Like, I wouldn't have thought that it would somehow go up here in some way, shape, or form.
It hits that post and deflects up through.
Oh, maybe that's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hard to do that on purpose, but.
What was that? There it goes. That's okay. Oh my god, that post. I should have just let it go, but it's just, I'm not used to doing that in a Stern machine. When was the last time Stern has put a post in the center?
Oh, DMV has one, right?
Does it?
No.
No.
I'm confusing that with let's see. None of the Stern ones we have. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very common for Stern to put one in there.
That's what's throwing me off. That's my excuse.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to it. He dumped. I know. All right, we're adapting. We'll get better at this.
Yeah. Because we've got Alien in this game that have center posts.
Right.
Oh, Uncanny X-Men has one.
Oh, it does?
Thank you, Uncle Sharky.
Oh, thank you. I guess I haven't played it enough to remember that. That's funny. Huh.
Yeah, we played it at Expo, and then the next time we tried to play one, on location, everything seemed to not be off.
Yeah.
It seems to have a very, very highly from game to game how well it shoots.
Yeah. That was not going to save.
The problem with crazy geometry is it's very sensitive to things getting bent.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, it's a wacky layout, which makes it interesting and unique and fun, but yeah, got its own set of challenges. Okay. That was my warm-up. Yes. Oh, cool. We have a practice player.
You got a practice player, yeah. Just got impatient.
Well, it didn't listen to me the first time I hit the button. And all of a sudden, next thing I know, it took two. I'm like, all right. And then also make it go down the middle, too. Like, cool, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what this theoretical big, huge revamping of the code does for the game. But it can't fix when there's just geometry issues because stuff isn't holding together.
Yeah.
But we'll see if that code wakes up the game. Yeah, we decided not to get the Uncanny X-Men because we already have Foo Fighters, so we already have one of Jack Danger's squirrely shot layouts. And it looks like Elwin was leaning into the craziness that was Danger when he did this game.
Player 2, you're up.
I need to reset everything. What the fuck?
Oh, you did it too quick.
I turned it off for at least like 5-10 seconds. That's a new one. Is there no sound now? Oh, okay. That was a new one. I've never seen that one ever.
Yeah. Oop. Yeah, we've got to just shut it down at this point. Yeah, stuff hadn't discharged quite enough, so something kept running. King Kong booting.
Oh, right. Let's see. Is it ready?
Nope.
Okay, well, we can fix that.
Well, it just means the wireless hasn't gotten connected yet because it's rebooting.
Right, which is why I'm going to do. Of course, I have a new phone. That makes no sense to me still. Albums, here it is. What the fuck? Oh, cool. I don't know where my string thing is now. So I guess that doesn't matter now. So I uploaded all this stuff onto my new phone. And I had a whole bunch of subfolders, which I thought I still had access to. And now everything's clumped into one folder that apparently has 18,667 photos in it.
Oh, nice.
So you do the math, and I'd say the chances of me finding my Stern QR code is slim to none at this moment.
You can get it on the app.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have
So
to.
if you go to the Insider Connected app, but it's not logged in anyway. Oh, there it goes. They're finally connected.
Okay.
They don't have the speediest Wi-Fi in these games. They're crappy. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Laser, how you doing?
How's it going, Laser?
Super skill shot. Spell King Kong to battle T-Rex.
Have fun. Oh, I'm trying to. It's been a struggle in the last 45 minutes of my pinball playing experience here. All but one mode that I completely messed up on. But that is okay. That is why we do this. And
you did it again.
That makes me so just annoyed more than anything else. There it goes. Don't you do that. Damn it. Oh.
There we go.
All right. We'll just do whatever.
Crossing the chasm. This is trying to get cross shots up on the top.
Hope you are too. Yep, that is the goal after all, right? And it's sort of like the cascading effect too. It's like when you're not having a good time, the next thing you know, it's just kind of downhill from there. And that's what I'm trying to fight at this very moment. There we go. Double scoring. Oh, I have to go this way.
Yeah, this is the one where it wants you to cross over the shots between the upper two flippers.
Right. Oh, almost got that way.
You can get it backhand on that shot, but it mostly has to be stopped or very slow.
Yeah.
It's a very, very tight window to hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the river shot's much easier to hit.
There we go.
That's what you want to do back and forth.
That's what I was trying to do, but now we have a good demonstration of it. Oh, what the hell?
I think the spinner unfortunately stopped it.
Oh, well, I got it back, so we're good.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
Oh, you got one of the
Spider multi-blow.
giant spider multi-ball.
That almost sounded like Bruce Campbell for a moment.
Spiders are more afraid of us than we are.
But he's in another pen. Evil Dead. Oh.
Spider pin.
Oh my God.
Spider pin does whatever a spider pin does. hits the ball, drains it down.
Thanks for the support. No! Why did it do that?
That was an Ed.
No, that was the ball. Did a backspin. I tell you. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. There we go.
Nothing about dropping the flipper too early.
Well, that's to it all. Hello. That was like a twist there. That was weird. See what I mean?
That's Pulp Fiction there. You know, the twist.
Oh, well. True. Oh, hey. I was surprised myself when I backhand that because it looks like you can totally do it stationary on the right flipper. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of mostly on a slight roll.
I guess it's just the angles that you're just looking at.
Yep.
Because there's a short. You kind of have to do a little shorter than before.
We gotta distract Kong. Ring the gong.
Bring the gun. I'll hit his face.
Ball one, lock.
You've locked one ball.
Okay.
Continue locking by hitting the center ramp. Oh.
Ow.
Got upset so much he gave himself a foot cramp.
Well, actually, it was like my leg. I leaned up against my leg, and I must have been leaning on it in a funny way earlier. Like, that was a new sort of source of pain. Oh, I almost got it back in there somehow. Okay. They really want me to hit the gong, don't they? No, that's not the gong. Okay, good. That's what I was trying to do.
Yay!
Oh, I thought that was like ending the mode or something.
No.
All right.
Trying to get you hit there to start the scenes.
Okay.
Stegosaurus encounter. Take one.
Where it hurts.
No, oh my God. I want to cry.
Super skill shot.
Super skill shot, okay. And it makes me think that there's something back there that's going to go in, like, you know, on the drop targets.
Yeah,
and
there's
Alien.
no hidden secret like Rudy's hideout or something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, when I design my game, I'm gonna make sure it has every like inch is doing something.
Yeah.
And you can't skip.
I know.
You can't. That's that's why.
Well, at least I got a high score, I guess.
Cross the chasm champion.
All right. Well, at least that was a thing. I need to do one more though.
The year is 1933. Here's famed archaeologist
And Darrow.
Oh, I thought that was going to go down. All right. Got a secret skill shot and a letter.
Yeah, you got a letter for that secret skill shot.
Spiders, you go first.
Oh. I don't even know what the hell I hit. Oh, I guess off the flipper. Okay.
C&K, no, we do not. Nearly $12,500 by the time you pay for overseas, domestic shipping, and tariff is a lot to swallow for a game that we haven't even touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to be a pretty amazing machine, but I just can't. I'm not that in love with Predator. I mean, it's a great, you know, character and interesting movie. Especially the new Prey movie that came out. That was sort of a predecessor to the prequel of Predator, but you know,
Yeah,
otherwise not.
We definitely want to get our hands on it, but yeah.
I am just not having a good night right now.
Oh, if like some of the if Alien and some of the other Pinball Brothers pricing is anything to say in a year you're going to be able to buy it for a lot less. I mean, new games just aren't holding their value like they were, so.
Yes.
Let's take a thrilling look.
Oh, stop hitting the middle. Nope.
That was that random post to the center lane, the center ramp.
This is the part in which the honeymoon is over, and now I have to like get to business, and that's when I get frustrated when things don't go what I want them to do, or my brain isn't doing the thing I'm telling it to do. Like it keeps doing the same thing over and over again. It's like, no, brain, stop. I want you to do the other thing. I want you to hit the arrow, brain. Hit the blue arrow. And then I tell my brain to do it, and then it just does this stuff. Or it does that, you know. And then that. That's kind of the headspace I'm in right now.
He is not in a good headspace.
No, I am not. In fact, here, you just play. you can get out of this and just play. I'm going to grab a drink and...
Let's take a thrilling look back into yesterday.
Hey, welcome to the crew.
All right, rebooting here. So few made and all the code will be hacked with good assets. It will always be big money compared to everything else. I don't know. Nobody's hacked Alien. So.
The fearless and formidable
Oops.
Darrow.
Is that
I didn't
particularly
log in.
difficult? What?
Hey,
I
welcome to the
didn't
crew.
log in. I don't know. I mean, I'm not buying it out of the box till I've had a chance to play it. So,
Is it particularly difficult to hack a game like Alien Pinball?
I mean, people hacked the original Highway one, but I have not seen anybody talk about hacking because everybody wanted to put Ripley in there.
Yeah.
But it took Pinball Brothers to do it, so nobody produced a hack of it. So
Yeah. Huh.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of a relatively, unusual game. There's not a whole lot of Alien kind of floating around out there like they are with
There's like-
Skyrims in general. You know?
There's like 800 of them or something total. Is what
Right.
the estimates were for that game.
Yeah.
All right, let's focus on drop targets.
Banana combo. Baron game. We need better lighting.
All right, let's see if I can sweep these targets.
800 Alien's way more rare than any Stern LE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the prices are not holding value on those. You can buy them used pretty inexpensively compared to some of them.
Right.
Oh. Oh, I missed. Darn it. I'm trying to sweep my drop targets so I can start the
Okay.
lock sequence. There we go. Now my locks are qualified.
Right. Okay.
Lock is lit. Shoot the trail.
And you did that by hitting it eight times, right?
Right. Well, each one twice.
Each one twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got to hit the 4 drop targets and do a sequence of 2 on it.
Okay. So now you're getting that ready. You're marking.
No.
Well, I think you had locked one ball, correct? In King Kong.
I don't remember if I locked one. Let's see, is it solid? Yeah, I've got
I wish
one.
there was an indicator that tells you.
It is.
There.
It's on the ramp.
But you were hitting King Kong, right? You were trying to hit King Kong to like King Kong multi-ball.
So it was the Kong drop targets. You do K-O-N-G.
Yeah.
You do that twice. That basically spells King Kong.
Okay.
And then you start hitting the locks in the center.
Oh, that's the lock.
That's the locks. Because normally, like on a premium, it
Yeah.
feeds it around and diverts it into the train.
Okay.
On a pro, it just goes back around.
So then after you lock the three things, you
then
have to
you
go
gotta,
to...
Then you have to hit Kong
Oh.
to do that.
All right.
So
Got it. Okay. But, well, this is the part that I'm confusing myself with. You have to get it somewhat ready. You have to,
Yeah.
I guess, lock ball 2, and then start pterodactyl, right?
well, yeah, like I've
Okay.
actually got all 3 locked.
Yeah.
And you notice this is all flashing up in here, the
Yeah.
island lock or the New York City event. That's all. It's ready for me to start King Kong multi-ball.
Okay.
Because I did drop targets,
Right.
3 lock shots,
Uh-huh.
and then to start it, I would hit this right one.
Got it.
But what I want to do is I want to go into the gong to start the city mode
Uh-huh.
or the scene,
Yeah.
and then hit the gong, then hit King Kong. See there. Now I can choose. I can start a mode because you can start a scene or start a multi-ball after you start the scene, but you can't start a scene after the multi-ball started. So now if I get over here and I hit that shot, I will put King Kong multi-ball on top.
Okay.
Oh, it rolled off on me. Oh.
I'm not playing pinball right now, Fours. It's me that's not in a good headspace right now. This guy is fine over here.
Yeah. I blew that one. Oh well,
Yeah, I've done that so many times on this game. It drives me bonkers where it doesn't even have enough power to come out. But you want to do it.
So then,
Okay,
there
so-
it just started the thing, but I didn't
Yeah.
have a city,
Right.
Or I didn't have a scene going on that one.
Yeah. Now, do you have to do the scene first, then do King Kong, correct?
Right,
Okay.
because you
All right.
can't start a scene in the middle of a multi-ball.
Got it. Okay.
Just like any other game, you can stack multi-balls on modes,
Right.
but not the opposite way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh! No!
Maybe that's what it is, Pat. Maybe that's why I'm having such a terrible start in this game tonight. It's this stupid heat. Thank you. How's it going? What's
It's
up,
not like we
Pinball
were spending
Mafia?
any time outside really today.
How's it going, Alan?
There we go. Late hipper hit. Oh. Ah, too soon.
The new code. We're trying to get through to figure out and to experience it. I mean, I was reading some of the stuff off from my phone, some of the specifics in the code update, but you know how it is. It's kind of hard to like track it all and remember everything. But
There's a lot in that list.
there is a lot in that list. It seems like it's mostly game code stuff, and I mean there are a couple of features here and there,
There we
obviously.
go. Starting one of those.
This insect multi-ball.
And we're learning the stack. Apparently, there's a really important key stack that you can do in this game that will allow you to score a lot of
There's
points.
2 of them.
2 of them. Yeah, here, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what they are here. Even staying inside is hot too. Yeah, it feels that way. You went outside for 5 minutes, it was 5 minutes too long. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
Oh, right down the middle.
But yeah, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna qualify the scene. You're gonna qualify Kong multi-ball. You're gonna start pterodactyl attack. Then you're gonna start King Kong multi-ball, and that's when the fun begins. You stack those 2 on top of each other. Do your thing, have fun with it. Now here's the next one after that. You qualify pit. You start and then you start
Well, at
the
least they
giant
gave me
spider
that.
multi-ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a couple of those things that we're trying to try out. kind of curious if that's changed in this code, because all that stuff was actually on code pointing 2 that was pointing out.
Well, that's what I did in that first game where I got the 300 million on the ball 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
there you go.
Because I stacked the pterodactyl on top of the Kong multi-ball.
All right. I used Jaw. Oh. Yeah, I think for us, the look of the machine is unique and all of those things, but it's just so hard just to swallow that $13,000 pill.
Yeah.
To even consider wanting to get it.
I'd have to play it, and it would have to be the best game in the world.
Right.
We're not touching Potter with a 10-foot pole.
No, we're not touching that HP world of hate, basically. So they suggested that, or was that from a guide by someone else? It was a guide. Who was it? Was it Travis?
Travis, one of the YouTube guys.
Yeah, I don't even remember what his YouTube page was
I
called.
don't remember either.
But we were just watching it. It's
one of the podcaster guys.
Just look up King Kong strategy or King Kong whatever, and it came up. It was uploaded about a week ago.
Yeah, and he only goes through 2 of the potential big points things.
Yeah.
So.
But I think it was talking about, because there's stuff you can increase inside of both those, which is really neat.
Yeah, but it's basically stack Pterodactyl and King Kong, and then stack Save Ann with the Spider Pit multi-ball.
Mm-hmm.
Travis, something like that.
Something like that, but yeah. It was a really good guide, though. It was really helpful.
Yeah, it just, he just kind of illustrated how big a points you can get by doing those 2 things.
Move fast, keep your distance, and hit where it hurts.
You don't like the permanent BG, however?
The what?
The premium BG?
Back glass.
Oh, I see.
Missed.
I can't remember what the backlash looked like on that game. Whoops.
Which game?
It's either the CNK is either talking about Predator or Harry Potter. I don't know which.
Try this.
Oh, you're talking about Jaws. Sorry. Ugh. No longer a new inbox buyer for any game, says Alan. I take sloppy seconds for a discount a couple of years after release. New inbox pinball prices are out of control. I could not agree with you.
Yeah, that's why the only ones that we're picking up are, if we do new, it's pros, because it's the value play.
Yeah, with every fiber in my body, it's way too expensive. It's gotten out of control. And there's a lot of reasons for it, and I understand them all, but it doesn't mean it's good, Doesn't mean I like it.
I didn't come all this way for you to ruin my perfect angle.
What's funny is we sort of got, I don't know what the word is. We either just talked ourselves into it, or we figured, well, we needed to do something, not only fun for ourselves, but fun for you guys out there. And so the easiest way to do that was to just did it and not wait for the game a year or 2 go by, because that's kind of the annoying part about waiting is, it's sort of out of the limelight in a lot of respects, which can be a good thing for a lot of people, because that means prices go down. But on the other hand, I guess in the specific environment that we're in, because we're streaming pinball, it isn't as appetizing for viewers out there if we were to have the game up finally, 2 years later, I guess. So some of that is, I think, a motivation, but it is also fun to get it right away. Just make sure you save those pennies up. Yeah. Make sure you really want the game when you do.
But that's also particularly why we went pro. So, all right. Yeah. So I got Pterodactyl stacked on King Kong multi-ball again. So,
if you guys just tried the climb strategy, prioritize the little shots to climb the building.
No. This is the first time that we're spending any significant amount of time trying strategy on this game. The last 2 times we've just been kind of learning the shots and the basics of qualifying modes. And,
maybe that's what it is. every single time that okay, I think I got the shots figured out. And then I start thinking about my shots. That's when I start messing up, and then I'm like, for like a month or so go by, and then I get used to it again. It's like this cycle. I need to break this cycle and just bite the pill and play pinball, I guess. Because what else can you do? Replaced by number 27 Met remake. It has a serious art shop shipping in the middle above camera area. Oh boy.
The what?
I was just doing a little bit of seeing Kate talking about it. A remake.
Oh, that screwed me.
Did it airball or something?
No, one went down the middle, and then the other one bounced and went in the out lane.
Oh.
It went, haha, split and went around it.
Okay. Hey, iRod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've heard about the Metallica hammer chipping thing, but yeah, it definitely puts like Mylar or 2 slices of Mylar on it.
Oh, okay. My strategy works better if you double the mode scoring other than 2-ball multiple isn't lucrative when you could just start pit and get that score on top of the mode. Okay. All right. That I'm gonna have to put in my back pocket to remember for later. And I definitely appreciate all of the strategies and thoughts and things that you guys are sharing with me. I'm certainly gonna give them a shot when I have the ability to do so. This guy, Gary,
Ed's struggling right now.
I'm struggling. Gary can probably pull it off though.
Leather
Oh, you did?
collected. Whoa! Not when it hits the target and goes right down the stinking middle.
Alan said, I saw our Dune and Ulick walkthrough. Dave has really done well with that place. Yes.
Yeah.
So happy for him and his players continue to support them. Love the new edition. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you want me to go one more? Are you ready to?
I'm ready.
You ready to start back?
I'm ready to.
You ready to get back on it?
Yeah.
He went outside, did his crying already.
Well, I was doing it earlier too, and like I was hitting literally nothing.
All right, I'm going to take a small
All right.
break. Ed will entertain you. If he's not talking, forgive him. He's concentrating on the game.
Yeah. There will be a few of those moments, I'm sure, coming up, and these stupid action buttons always do that. All right, here we go. I always like to get stuck. Oh, hey, somehow I just did that. That was kind of neat. All right, well, that's a win right there, right? Good start. But yeah, I'm glad that we had a chance to, share with everyone how the place is coming along. We started going there probably in the fairly, I would say, early start of that place, and always thought it was, a wonderful visit and so forth, and watched it grow and grow, and here we are, 4 years later, and they're still going strong. How the hell did that ball not go out? Oh, never mind. Sorry, my mistake, ball. I was expecting you to go down earlier, but I know it's just had to show me up. Oh, really, Pat? Well, that was a good plunge. That was also a skill shot, by the way. I still on the fence about the putting the replacement back on the floor. Got it. Yeah, I don't blame them though. I'm hoping that Barrels of Fun do go back and make those rights wrong or wrong right, and doing what they have to do to continue making quality products, because we were all really we really felt that the very first pin that Barrels of Fun had put out was a lot of fun. It seemed like it was super high quality and stuff like that, but we did also know that Dune was rushed through quite quickly, and so hopefully as they go through and they fix everything they need to, that they slowly come back and start playing the game more, and start filling in those orders or helping those that have messed up pins, fix them and so forth. Because so far, it's hard to tell. It's certainly frustrating, I'm sure. You were texting him about that? Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, I have to. Oh. Okay. Oh, hello. Guess we're going up this way. Or not. Yeah, okay. Let me see where it was here. At least they're taking care of him and replacing that one. That is good, yeah. Yeah. You like No Fear with the Talking Skull. Firewing, how's it go? Yeah. Yeah, it was one pin that we actually had owned for a while, and it was a great pin, honestly, and I do like that mascot in that machine too. A whole lot of fun for sure. I'm gonna try to get myself. Oh my god! The moment I even open my mouth, the moment I open my mouth, I'm like, I'm gonna try to do better. Oh hey, well that was a great way to do it. All right. There we go. I think that shot in particular is really frustrating because I feel like I hit it, like I should be hitting it every time, and then I miss it, like what seems to be like way off every time. So that's another one I can't wait to get better at, is this stuff right here. And I honestly believe part of that is probably because it's variant speeds every time, especially when it comes back from the kickback target here that's located with the fist as opposed to the foot, so I should really call it a punch target, punch back target. Yeah, Bonehead, that was his name. All right, here we go. Well, stop bouncing. There we go. There you go. That was just miserable. The last 10 seconds right there was just the most miserable experience I had just now. Oh, like this again. I don't know what is up with what's in the water today. I don't know what is it? Oh, it's scary. That's what it is.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Blaming me for your play?
Well, I look over to like talk to you, and you're like staring at your phone. I'm like, damn it, Gary! I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, I hadn't had my mic on yet.
Oh, okay. That's why. All right.
Responded to Pat. Although I mistyped on my phone as I was walking. Should be work for it, Pat. That's why it's called King Kong.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't buy this game out of the blue. I mean, we did go to that media day. We got to spend a lot of time with it. So we knew that we liked the game.
This button's starting to get stuck.
There you go.
I hate action buttons. They always get stuck and broken, I swear. Yeah, of course. Nope. Alright.
There you go.
Nope. Every time. Finally. That's a little hard to hit on that side, I have to admit. Oh, of course you would do that. I think you can...
Yeah, you can slap save, but no.
No, I'm trying to think about the center shot with my left flipper.
You can hit it.
Yeah, it's just a little more different than it is on the right, I think.
Yeah, the right's tighter than the left, actually.
Yeah.
If you're going for the center ramp, the right's the easiest, but you can hit it with the left. Now, if you're going for the river shot, which is the right of the center ramp, that is definitely way easier left flipper. But a right flipper is able to do it if you have the ball stopped or rolling really slowly.
Okay. Wonder how. I wonder how accurate that purple target is in terms of the placement of the ball when you want to hit sweep bonus. Kind of curious about that.
Get the sweep bonus. Oh, yeah, that's if you can sweep it and hit all 4 targets.
Right. I'm wondering if that's really where I should place the ball.
Aim at that, probably. Yeah. I'm hoping that insert is placed very strategically to help guide you.
Oh, story of my life today.
Got a beer. Got a beer.
Story of my life today.
Oh. Got a party foul. Sorry guys, the gals out there, taking care of the spillage before it soaks in. Okay, there we go. Well, Ed, I've got it. All right, we're back. Oh, hey, Insanity Pinball.
Oh, thank you, Insanity Pinball.
Thank you for that raid.
Appreciate that. How you been?
What game were you playing?
Let's take a thrilling look back into yesterday.
Were you doing Kong also?
Yeah.
Hey, amigo, how's it going? Welcome in.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, pretty much, Cliffy, at this point. Yeah, cut me off.
It's the heat, man.
It must be. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, well,
yeah, glad you could join us.
Start. Yeah. Oh, you're watching Elvira's House of Horrors. Ah, cool. It's a fun game. Haven't got to spend a whole lot of time on it. All right, I'm gonna. Now that we're back, we had a party foul. We had a spilled beer we had to take care of. So now we're back on it.
Tonight they really are.
The balls are controlling him tonight.
They really are. I'm something is in the water tonight. Thank you so much for the 50.
God, that gave me a unanticipated bounce.
Thank you so much for the 50 bits there, Pat. Appreciate it.
All right, I'm not going to do pterodactyl. I'll do stegosaurus. I'll save the pterodactyl for when I got the Kong locks qualified.
Use the gas bomb.
Oh, almost.
So you know how to make me smile. Oh, yeah. There's nothing to be mad about. Pinball's supposed to be fun, and then
that's what Ed keeps telling himself.
Yeah. I got nothing right now. I'm just gonna become delirious and let the heat get to me, and then eventually I'll have a vision through a heat stroke. You know, like you know what Homer did at some point when he had to see a vision.
Oh no, that was the Insanity Pepper episode where he met his spirit coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to visit my spirit coyote at some point tonight, hopefully.
time.
It might be in the form of King Kong, and I'd be okay with that as long as he doesn't try to squeeze me to death, I guess.
Yeah. Chewing on your leg.
Right.
As coyotes do.
Yeah. Bad day at pinball is better than a good day of work.
Yes.
I argue against that.
Against that?
I'd rather have a good day at work than a bad day at pinball.
Oh, well, I get... Yeah, if you qualify it that way. But, of course, that's not at work, though, so it's...
Well, yeah.
So...
I mean, I kind of like what I do for a living. The only problem is it's a dying model of what we do, and then I start feeling mad about that failure. Everything in the world is terrible. I want to control one thing. Oh wait, I can't because it's pinball. The idea that you can control pinball, to a certain extent, sure, but you can't always control the pinball. Spirit Coyote voiced by Johnny Cash. Oh yes, Ira, that is correct. I remember that as well.
Yes.
Yeah. But in any event,
all right.
Here's Gary.
All right, so I'm gonna start Pterodactyl because I have King Kong multi-ball ready. So now if I hit the right orbit, I can stack Kong on top.
Yes.
If anybody's gonna outsmart a bunch of flying lizards, it's me.
Oh, that's
A little bit early.
Oh,
That's okay.
come on.
Yeah, we've also been kind of going through the different things that this code has updated in, all the different features and so forth. Kind of hard to see a lot of them at this moment just because we're still kind of getting our bearings on the game itself.
Oh, come on, hit the...
The moment I started...
No, damn it.
The moment I started to try to think about the modes and things like this, that's where it was...
Going bad.
Right. But... that is the idea. But from what I can tell, there's quite a bit. I mean, Leap of Faith has a new award video clip in sound. That's also been added.
Oh, that was just me, but doing bad.
Oh, those are the worst. I've had so many times, Gary, where I just drained the ball right after I had a wonderful, successful ball. More so than I think any other game.
I'll just start King Kong multi-ball then.
Here we go.
Complete the drop targets to light jackpot.
Go down. I'm just letting it go because the ball save is still on. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't help that the auto punch is just literally deciding to do that on every single ball.
yeah, I think I need to. I think I need to play with the power on the auto punch so it doesn't hit that.
Yeah, I think there's some adjusting that needs to happen. But we got this.
Oh! One ball knocked the other, and
Yeah.
and it decided to follow it right on out.
It's dark in here.
Woohoo!
Hitting the gong is a lot more achievable on the Pro than the physical on the Premium. That was the reason why we bought the Pro. We didn't like that.
I was when we played the Premium at the day, and it did nothing but piss me off because every time I hit it, it just stuck it right down the middle.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not gonna buy a game that does that nonstop.
Yeah, it's like, that doesn't really add anything to my game playing experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool. It looks a lot better than the classic one. But there's also ways to mod machines that...
to get the look.
Yeah. And I kind of wish that they decided to just have it almost as for a look thing, as opposed to just...
But to be honest, to be actually 100% honest, I kind of like the fact that I got to hit a variety of different shots to unlock the gong, rather than just the same gong shot a bunch of times.
Well, yeah.
And that's the difference between the Pro. Like right now, I got to hit blue shots.
Oh, really?
because
Also, it's specific to the pro.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't realize that.
yeah. The rule, how to qualify, it's a little bit different.
Okay. I
Because
like that better than premium either way.
whoa,
I don't care if you have to, you know, qualify them in weird ways.
But it is nice to be able to just like I've got blue shots. All right, I missed. I was trying to sweep those.
There should be an option to disable the mechanical aspect of it. And you'd think, right? That's the weird part. And from what I can tell, it's integral in the rule set. So that's why there is no way to disable that. Because they want to put in the... Here, let's put in something really frustrating for the player. And one would argue, but then you could just hit it on the side, so it doesn't... If you hit it square on the gong, yes, it's going to go down the middle every time. But
Whoa.
you can hit it on certain edges and so on and so forth. That will allow you to not make it go down the middle. It's just more of a chore than a fun factor situation, I suppose. At least that's what I feel anyway. Oh, was it? Backhanded from the right foot for safer? Yeah. Yeah, even backhanding it is a little tricky, too. I don't know if it's any easier on the premium, but from what I can tell, you have to make sure that the ball is rolling in order to hit it with, in order to backhand it with the right flipper to get that gong shot.
Yeah, if you got it stopped, really, see, it doesn't actually work to stop backhanded
No.
on this one, so it's
Yeah.
got to be rolling slowly, so you can kind of flick it up in there.
Right.
So it doesn't really work that well.
Yeah.
So if the only way to hit it is off the left one, and that shoves it down the middle. So that was our choice. Everybody's got their own opinion, but after playing the premium and the pro, we were like, the pro is the right buy for us.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Spider tried to
Yeah,
get
and
me.
plus there's honestly a lot of bells and whistles and toys on the Pro as well that doesn't really make me think that you missed out on anything. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, that train on the premium, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, you might be able to see a little bit better if it was there,
Almost got there.
but I don't really feel like I'm missing out at all.
Yeah. See this? Yeah. So you basically either hit the edge of the sling or you hit the target to the left of the gong for backhand on this
Yeah.
one. So it doesn't work
You
from
don't
the
get
stop.
enough speed. Oh yeah, premium. You can backhand it from the cradle. Oh,
Yeah.
that is good then.
Can't do it from this one. So.
Yeah.
But I would say
Interesting.
if you couldn't on a premium, then that gong is just death and unhappiness.
Mm-hmm. Gotta hit that gong for add a ball on this bad boy. Yeah. And we are still adventuring through all the shots and
Big event.
rolls.
Got the big event.
Oh, good. New York event. Was there a way to select different ones? Because it said something about a left flipper to something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's different options.
Well, I guess when one of us gets it again, we'll look through it, I guess.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Center post save. It's hard to remember and give up. And yeah. That and dead flips.
Where's my shot?
Maybe that's my problem.
Is it the left?
With the new code, you can select different options. Oh!
Oh, okay. That's
Thank
why.
you for the heads up, Irod. Okay.
That's why he's behaving differently. Because I didn't remember that.
Oh! One ball in time for 3 time shots, 2 ball for 2 time shot, 3 ball standard multi-ball is 1. Okay. Not exactly what all the
I
2 ball
missed.
or about the 2 ball. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried about the 2 ball. In a lot of ways, I think it's just kind of like any other 2 ball multi-ball out there. It's kind of more for funsies than productive scoring. I mean, I could be wrong, but from what I can tell, it's sort of like the whole two ball multi-ball in Godzilla, where it's just sort of there to
I
distract
know
you.
I'm running out of time.
Or maybe it was Indiana Jones. Not yeah. Anyway.
4, 3, 2,
1.
time's up.
Oh, you got the 2-time multiplier now.
All right, I see a bunch of arrows lit, so I'm going to do some climbing.
Okay. Ooh, got the
Mystery.
island mystery. Hey, EYI, how you doing? I'm having probably the most hard night tonight. I don't know what it was. My brains have melted away onto the floor because it is like 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. Gary's having a better time with the game tonight. Oh, here's Deadeye. So this one is a little different in this. Oh, we still have it flashing. The jackpot is still flashing where we're supposed to plunge into. But his plunge is the only thing that's on right now in this particular mode. Perfect shot right there.
Only one, though. I've only gotten like, got 2 there.
Yep, there's another one. Deadeye jackpot lit at river. So I guess that's where you can go up and hit the river if you could.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have a map segment collected. That's something else I have to try to get used to looking after and so forth. You gotta hit the shot.
It's like the rush thing. Goes halfway up that ramp right into the alley.
Oh. Hard right, no way, game must be broken. That's what I wanted it to. That's what I wanted to believe, EYI. And then I realized, no, I'm just off my.
Deadeye champion.
Yeah. Oh, you overthrew me now.
I guess. Even though I didn't hit. I was hitting garbage, but all right, we'll try this again.
At least the code update.
Maybe, yeah. Oh,
I think what I'll do is I will try to redeem myself one more time after Gary's done with his rounds of things. But you know, every now and again you have to experience it. It lets you stay humbled. It challenges you to find a way to handle the situation in a constructive manner and not be your own worst enemy. Because I am one of the best people out there that becomes my own worst enemy. That's happened to me multiple occasions in my life. At any rate, here's a shout out for you. Enter your initials because the folks out there need to know that you are one of the premium pinball streamers out there. Why, might you ask? You will have to check out his channel and find out.
There we go.
There's many reasons.
all right, my
why.
locks are qualified now.
Off nights happen, you'll fight back.
Super out.
Thank you for that. I need that pep talk, Eli. I appreciate it. After that, I also drained after collecting Treasure Island today. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible, Iron. Gotta hit the shot at the drop score collect. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of different things about the layout that we enjoy, and then now it's just this like period of time where I have to think about where I'm trying to go. Gary's a bit better at adapting. Whoa, that was close.
Yeah. All right.
He's better equipped at adapting things as well. Okay.
Let's see. I like those two games kind of equally for different reasons. They are totally different types of games.
At this point,
D&D is kind of way more in science game for like that's good for me.
Yeah, that's fair to say. To answer your question, EYI, it's a difficult question to answer this moment because I'm having a rough night at King Kong. But no, I honestly I think I like King Kong a lot better because it plays to my strengths a lot better. The shots are still challenging though, and you will have a challenging time getting used to the muscle memory, setting it, congealing it, and making sure that it cements it in your brain.
So then you now can go back and think about the rule set, think about the strategies, think about what you want to do in a constructive manner to maximize your point. I also like the fact that there are different things that you can do in a King Kong machine in terms of shots. Whereas if you get to a D&D, it's very similar to Rush. You have specific quests and specific shots that you have to hit. And at this point, I'm having to struggle hitting those damn shots.
Yeah, it's the rules construction is a lot more like my style of play.
Yeah. I don't mind the challenge aspect of D&D by any means.
Oh, it knocked the other ball out. It's like, oh, you wanted to do a leap of faith? Haha.
Right.
No leap of faith for you.
Oh, lucky.
Great boots.
That post has been helpful tonight.
Well, that came off the apron.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, that was actually a normal. That was actually a last. Whoop! Thankfully, the ball save is on for some.
At least that was on. I wasn't expecting that. I think I've had a higher level of frustration on D&D than I've had on King Kong, though, to kind of compare the two. But again, it's talking about the strengths and weaknesses of each of us as players.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think
Time's up.
my thing is I need to practice more.
All right, what do I need to do? Biplane is.
Say no more.
Wait for the light show to stop so I can see what I need to be doing. All right, here we go. Ooh, I see.
Yeah, Irod, I completely 100% agree. And for me, that is part of half the enjoyment of pinball is watching the flow, getting excited about the shots, connecting the shots, and then starting to do crazy things in multi-ball by doing shot after shot and everywhere that you would imagine yourself doing. It's like poetry in motion. You know, there's artists out there that draw
I pulled an edge
and write. You know, we're the artistry of like playing pinball here. When you do those shots and you connect and you feel good, it's no different.
Doing.
Still an art form. Hey there, Casual. Whoa. Well, that wasn't a Lazarus, though, Casual.
No, that was the side of the drop target rejected it directly back down the middle.
Still a month or two before Kong lands in Australia. Looking forward to playing one. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. I really can't wait to see you score 2, 4, 5 billion in this game. But when I can tell, I feel like the rule set seems fairly solid. But, they're still adding things. There was quite a bit that they've added in this latest code in terms of different modes and different rule sets inside those modes. So it's hard to tell if it's made a huge impact in the scoring or not. Right off my first punch of Kong today, I comboed almost every shot in the game. And it feels great, doesn't it, Irod? That's the thing I love about Kong, is that I can pull off those games with relatively specific challenge. That was a sucky slingshot.
The sling, the lay in the sling missed the ball.
It completely dented it.
It's like,
oh yeah, absolutely. And I think D&D also feels as fulfilling. It's just like Gary said, it's in a different way. And that's kind of, and once you start getting used to those shots, you have that same feeling you have in D&D as you do in King Kong. I think for me anyway, it's been a little easier to get to the rhythm and get into the gameplay of King Kong versus D&D. And we don't know games. Holy smokes. 55 months. Thank you so much for that. Ermagerd. Glad you can join us.
There's the back end. You can have it. You have to have it up on the flipper a little bit.
I know. What the heck? Is that 5 years at this point? It's been more or less 5 years. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we were just talking about why we enjoy this game and why it's different compared to D&D. We still enjoy D&D. We wanted to play King Kong one more time because there was a code update.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really enjoying it so far. I'm having a rough night with it tonight, but that's a different story.
That doesn't necessarily mean the game. It's just rough night of pinball.
Yeah.
So
I have to accept it.
Just accept it. Let it come in. Let it flow through you.
Here, let me bite this stick while I get more pain attached to me. Ready? Oh no! Oh my God! Hype train. That's not a painful thing. Well, thank you, Eli. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it. All right, Ed. Redemption.
Yes. Now that the hype train is going, oh my God, now it's time.
Yeah. Come on, everybody, cheer him on.
I was great in a couple of games I played on, and I hope to play more soon. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that you have a chance to... Oh, that you played on it, yeah. Yeah, it's good. I think what surprised me, too, is the fact that it's a character that we're not really a huge, fan of or anything like that. Like, we never watched King Kong, Godzilla movies, or, all that kind of stuff. But it's a fun way that they've done the theme. I like the comic booky art, the graphic novel art motif they've done on it, and the screens, and a lot of the playfield art itself. Yeah.
That's music to their ears.
Oh my gosh, who is that?
That is Casual.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Cool character because he's a big monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a cool-looking monkey too. It's like you can take any animal, any character, and if you got good art style with it, it's gonna come out pretty good. Like right here, it looks menacing. But
Speaking of apes, we just watched the what was that? Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah,
the
Tim Burton.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, we watched that.
We're like, okay, that was a movie.
It's not bad though, right? It's still pretty good and entertaining.
It had, unfortunately had some glaring time loop plot holes for me.
Yeah.
Some glaring ones.
Well, there were obvious ones. I can admit to that.
Yeah.
I gotta use that center post. I should have let my center post hit that one because it literally was straight down, and I'm just so used to moving and lifting like on King Kong.
Rampage Pinball Machine. Ooh, since you have 4 characters in that game, each player can play a different character. Colonel Musto.
A Rampage Pin. Oh my God, that would be amazing because you could put 2 in 1 right there because that's basically King Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah. Isn't there 4 characters there?
What?
There's 4 different characters in Rampage.
I think there's 3. I think there's 3 main characters if I remember right, but I could be wrong. Don't ask me what the 3rd one was or the 4th one.
Colonel Musto's in Deposit and Waiting Hell for his King Kong.
Oh man,
the wolf named Ralph. There's the secret 4th character is Dwayne Johnson. The Rock. Yeah, because you got the wolf,
that was what it was. The wolf, werewolf character.
Well, yeah, you have the wolf, the lizard,
right.
the ape, the monkey, and I could have sworn there was a 4th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it was 3. But like I said, I could be wrong. Oh my God, everything's wrong.
You're on the list to get a Medieval Madness remake. Nice. We didn't want to plop out that kind of cash, so.
Dwayne Johnson.
I wish they'd have just done more standard editions.
Standard editions of what?
The Medieval Madness remakes.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure what their plan is ultimately.
Oh, Iron confirmed that Rampage is only 3 characters.
Okay.
So if they did a Rampage pin, they'd have to invent a 4th so you can have 4 players.
Or just have 3. That's okay too.
Everybody is selecting the ability to play 4 players. So. Tournaments would get a little whacked up with a 3-player only game.
I'm sorry, what?
Desert Punk Tiger, how you doing?
How's it going, Desert?
Yeah, the hit movie. Yeah.
Turtle, we don't have any plans, unfortunately, but that's okay. We still got King Kong. We still got Predator. There's a lot of different games we definitely are excited to try out. Some kind of kaiju pop-up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kaiju. Yeah. I would be down with that. Hit the floor with the ratings. Like what?
The Rampage movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it was not well received.
Oh, no, oh, that one. I forgot about that. Shoot.
That's why somebody was saying the fourth character in
Yeah,
Finn
I
would be
forgot
Dwayne
about
Johnson.
that. Well, Dwayne Johnson's like over everything, and at this point, I think a lot of people are sick of him.
Tired of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people's last okay, we're done with him was that Black Adam movie,
Yeah.
which was not
just
very good.
It was just a terrible, it just wasn't well written. You know?
No, just a bad movie.
Yeah. I think he had a lot of involvement with it, for better or for worse. At least in terms of the character itself, making it to the big screen. That's what I've heard. Anyway.
He was just playing himself. So,
yeah, well. So it's John Cena. So
yeah,
go figure.
Yeah, anything with John Cena is basically him.
Yeah. No! I really wish this would not do this.
Has a delay.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a delay necessarily. It's just, it's like when that happens, you go, well, now I get to pay the price and watch the ball sit there for a while.
And then drain down the way I didn't want it to drain down. Well, yeah. Well,
that's me.
It's Ed needs to have his calm enhanced.
But that's okay. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I do need.
I anger the pinball gods all the time, but.
Yeah, you have your moments too, but I feel like I have a lot more than you do. I think everyone is like, we're completely done with him when Jungle Cruise came out. Yeah, I think that might be it.
Yeah, Jungle Cruise was just kind of a poorly written movie too. So
I didn't think it was that poorly written. I just thought it was just popcorn.
Yeah,
surface level stuff.
Yeah, if they'd have wrote it a better story.
Shit. Yeah. Sorry. Wow. That came back to me somehow, and so did that. As I struggle. There we go.
Kong letter collected.
84 million volley. Too bad. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. You are correct. I cannot complain. Save Ed. Save yourself.
Save Ann. Is that the voice of Deadpool pin? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of voices that sound similar to other pins I've heard of before from other string pins.
I think this one uses some of the same voice talent that Godzilla did.
Yeah, that's what I suspect too.
Thank God it's actual voice talent, not AI generated voices, text.
Oh Lord, yeah.
We're already getting AR art infiltrating the pinball world. So
yeah, that was one of the reasons why we didn't want to mess with the one pin that shall not be named, to borrow its own phrase from itself.
Yeah.
All right. Ball 3.
Ball 3.
That was a short ball too.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I know, I was thinking that too just then. Right when you said that, I was like, that sounds like shaving a haircut.
Yeah.
2 bits. Shit.
Yeah, I think, let's see.
I'm going to restart. Oh, wait, I'm on ball 3 already. I can't. How did I get a high score on all of that?
Well, it probably is an achievement on something. Yeah, biplane attack. So,
man, I guess there's a lot of score adjustments going on.
There's a bazillion and like insider connected awards.
Yeah. Well, they must have also updated the things too in the latest code update.
Yeah, casual. That would be, if they were upfront about it, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But for us, the AR isn't the biggest issue with the Harry Potter universe. So
AI.
Yeah, that is not the biggest issue with that IP. So.
Yeah. Right, and they weren't transparent about it up front too. They tried to hide it.
They've actually denied it.
That's the problem.
Yeah. And I mean, at a minimum, it's like, I played with the AI generator, so sometimes I'll use it as like a mood board for some art I'm working on. Like, I'm like trying to visualize something and I'll do it. I'm like, oh, that's how I can draw it. Something similar to that. But man, you do have to you have to like redraw that art because there's so many like bad artifacting. Even if they get the hands right, which there's an 85% chance the hands aren't right.
Right. Or did I mean left? Because
Yeah.
Hands are the
The
hardest.
thumbs are on
most-
the wrong side, or they have 2 thumbs, or 4 thumbs, or 8 thumbs. Yeah.
Yeah, hands are the most difficult. thing
Cascade,
to
how you
draw.
doing? Yeah. Cascade, yeah. So there's some people who have analyzed a lot of the artwork on the Harry Potter game, and the overall consensus is a lot of it has either been drawn by AI or has been run through some upscalers, which then put in AI artifacting, and they didn't even clean up the artifacting on a lot of it. So there's some questionable choice, and then they flat out said they did use it, which and people are like, yes, you have.
Okay, good. You know what really drives me bonkers, Gary? When does it decide to like do the thing for you?
I don't know what the qualifications for when it's done, but there's that blue insert above it that's lit that tells you when it's on.
The blue insert that tells me when it
In that same lane above that, there is a blue lighted insert. When it is on, it's going to pop up. See that blue insert?
This thing?
Yeah. If you hit that shot, it's going to pop it up by default. If it's not on, then you want to stop it. That's when you have to use the diverter.
That looks like it hit just now.
It didn't go through the top.
It has to go through the top.
Needs to go through
like
the
that.
river like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it just kind of
Now I
skips
see.
up in there, it doesn't count as the river shot.
Okay. That makes a little more sense. Thank you.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Nasty Nork, no, they flat out denied it. Jack Zorney said they did not use that, and everybody's like, yes, you did.
Anti-skill shot. Spell King.
I got the anti-skill shot, and I did it again. Oh, yeah.
Spiders, you go first.
Yeah, the other thought is that they just took some generic art off of a scene from the video, and they had just normal quality out of the, off of like a Blu-ray movie, and they grabbed the frame and ran it through an AI upscaler to do that, to get it to the high resolution that they need for the printing, but they didn't bother to clean up the artifacting. There was some early art they showed of one of the dragons, and the dragon had 2 sets of eyes, and all of the dragon, I don't know what you call them, was just all really weird. And they did at least remove the eyes for the production version, but it was like, that was an AI dragon to start with. Some of the early promo stuff they sent out. So the top problem is the creator of Harry Potter. For us, 100% reason why we are not touching that game.
Thank you, Pat.
Oh yeah, and also you're casual. You're right. The dragon was missing teeth. Yeah, it was just kind of like obvious on some bits. All right, Ed. Let it in. Let it out.
Yeah.
Bring your zen.
I wish there was a way to fast forward to this instead of plunging it, but it
Yeah.
forces you to plunge it.
You can do a micro plunge, and then it'll trip the switch. Oh.
Thank you, Cashel. Believe in those that believe in you. You know what? I'm gonna live by that statement. You're right.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like right now. Thank you for the 110 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That scene was from the Owl House.
Yes. Perfectly describes. And the problem is my rage isn't as cute. That's the problem. If I were just as cute as that character was, then it'd be okay. And that just happened.
So now I must restart and try this again. I'm going to have one game where one ball doesn't just do that at least once. I think. That's the hope. I want to start with one theme round. Which may involve no talking from me.
Well, that's all right.
We'll
You
see.
don't have to talk.
Right. That's hard though. I like to talk.
And see what it gets you?
Yeah, I know. That I opened my mouth. Maybe that's the challenge. Maybe we should just do a challenge here on Twitch right now. Ed does not talk. Oh, that just happened. Yep, I need to do that.
Pat says if you were that cute, they'd be trying to make you mad all the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do much of pinball. You're right. Good point. It's a fair point. You've been wrong in your beliefs before.
Because he said he believed in you.
Oh yeah, I know. It's okay. I've taken the point, and now I'm going to run with it because the idea is believe in those who believe in you.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, random related topic to King
Yes.
Kong. I am actually working on a 3D printed gong sculpt
Ah, yes.
for the gong area. So for the
Well,
pro.
actually, it's over there. Yeah.
The gong.
Yeah. Well, there's two gongs.
Yeah, well, that's the skull.
Oh, okay, never mind. The gong with the skull on it,
Yeah.
and there's a skull,
Oh.
and there's a ball, and it went down, and I didn't even have a chance to touch it. All right, one more.
I found a couple of STL files, and I've been modifying and merging them together to get what I want out of the gong.
That's half the fun right there. I can't believe how. Anyhow, I can't. I'm just gonna have to accept it.
Yeah. Just declare bankruptcy on tonight.
Yeah, I mean maybe that's all I have to decide. Is some days you feel like a nut, and some days you don't.
Sometimes you feel like an ape.
Yeah, exactly.
Tonight you are.
Right. Yeah. I should be able to do the ape thing all the time. Why is this?
We
not?
are monkeys after all.
Yeah.
Without the hair.
Hairless apes.
Hairless
That's what
apes.
we are.
Give me more hair, please.
Give me bombs. More hair. Now I'm truly. Oh, wow. All right, I'll just do two more balls and let Gary finish strong. I think what makes me puzzled is like, how do I miss shots that I was hitting just fine, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to adjust the auto launch thing, so it's less likely to chuck it in the right outline.
Yeah.
When it bounces up out of there, it seems to do that a lot.
Damn it, dude.
I didn't notice it doing that before, but maybe they should tweak something in the coil settings in this
Yeah.
new code.
It wouldn't surprise me. There we go.
Operators are saying it's not draining enough, so let's tune the auto
Right.
power so it drains it more.
But people are supposed to have fun on pinball. I thought it was a gambling device. Fuck me. There we go.
Sweet powerball.
No.
Well, Cascade, this one actually is really tight. What it is, if you watch the auto launch, it basically launches up into that area where the ball is right now, but it goes in and it bounces straight out of that, goes across the playfield into the right outlane. It's like thunk, thunk. It's like something to do with the geometry of a full power plunge by the auto plunger.
Yeah. Go in.
Oh, Pat's got a joke for your kids.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah,
There's no way for me to read this right now.
might go over the kids' heads though.
That's okay. I can live with that.
Double scoring.
The pterodactyl.
What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both parasites. Oh, now I get it. Yeah. I like that one, Pat. Thank you. I'm sure some kids will get it. Where do we go? Oh.
Yeah, we did that media day and we played both of them, and I just didn't feel the stuff they added to the premium was worth the additional $2,700 because I don't really care about having Godzilla move around. In fact, I've seen lots of problems with him already, and the Gong mech absolutely pissed me off because it kept it's to get the modes you got to hit it. And it kept chucking it down the middle. I'm like, if I owned this game would be doing nothing but making me angry.
Yeah, I'm whooping my way right now.
Yeah. So we were like, the Pro was the buy for us. Yeah.
Dude!
Yeah.
There's no point in playing a pinball when all of that just kept draining, and yeah. So that's it. That's my official ending to that. This crappy night of pinball for me. I'm gonna let Gary do his best. Unbelievable. Ay, 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 ay. I've never had the shittiest sliding pinball like that before, but you guys are awesome for supporting me, so thank you. And Gary as well. I can't even. 8-bit arcade has Kong turned off.
Oh, what is it? Why is it just broken? Probably, especially if it's a classic game.
Mm.
Oh, went right down the freaking middle. Well, here's a restart for me. Hey, time to take a mulligan. That was like,
yeah. It's a very 8 months and Donkey Kong, yeah. That's true. Donkey Kong came out on the Switch too, didn't it?
Was it Donkey Kong Country 3 or something?
No, it wasn't Country. It was like Donkey Kong Kingdom something, whatever. I think it was a platformer though, or an adventure platformer of some sort. Anyways, it looked neat. It is very, very much into the world of apes and monkeys.
There we go.
Well, that was the other thing that you didn't do in Planet of the Apes. You don't call apes monkeys because they will get really upset with you. At least in the Tim Burton version. Oh, Donkey Kong Bonanza, that was it. Oh, it was next month. Oh, I thought it was out already. Okay. I just remember seeing like a Nintendo Direct video about it or something. And IGN covering all over it.
Ooh, oh, it made it.
Barely.
I don't know how it did.
All right, wall 3 is locked, Gary.
Yes.
Go for it.
All right, so now I want to hit the gong, light the gong, turn on my scene, and then hit multi-ball. Of course, I didn't do a Roger Sharp and hit the shot I called.
That's half the problem right there, is trying to call your shots.
Spotted a King Kong letter.
Made by the Mario Odyssey team. Looks incredible. Need more Switch 2 games.
No!
Oh, the post. It's so hard to remember.
Yeah. Well, it went up, rattled, went straight down. I'm like...
I think, here's what I want to do with the post. And much like the dead flip, there are ways to, even if it's dead center, if you watch where the angle goes, you can figure out which flipper to use to react at the last possible microsecond.
I missed. I hit the gong, the King Kong shot, not the gong shot. I got the Kong, not the gong. I wanted to start pterodactyl mode.
Oh, I was expecting that big nudge there. I guess if there's one,
Whoa.
Good recovery. Oh, pinball. Why do I love thee? Let me count the ways. 1,000.
Yeah.
2, 1,000,000. 5 trillion. Times I flip.
100,000.
Yeah,
100 more.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's how I should have finished that.
Whoa! Woo-hoo! No.
Oh, nice. Dude, well done on that last one there.
It's like, no, you are not going out.
Yeah. I was talking about that yesterday. It's been confirmed to be development by the Mario team. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't aware of what they probably announced it on the Nintendo Direct, video they put out. And anytime they create a new game or something like that they want to do announcements on, they have their Nintendo YouTube page.
That gave me just a bad bounce, like literally down the middle.
Right.
Just enough off center.
Stern's physical ball locks are not a selling point for me anymore. The auto launchers are so quick. Right now, I'm not a huge fan of them either, Cascade. It feels like there's still some improvements that they need to do, especially on the action button. Like even tonight, we've only had this game for 4 or 5 nights of plays, and the action button's already having its issues where
It's sticking,
and I'm like, as Gary has told me millions of times, hit it square. I'm thinking that I'm hitting it square. Maybe sometimes I don't, and then next thing you know, that's what's doing in the button.
You also don't need to slam them. That's what a lot of people think it too. It's like, yeah, they don't need to be crushed.
No. But I'm trying to not die, and so sometimes the slam will probably
The
happen.
energy, excitement,
We just need a floor button. I want to see a floor button. I don't want to see an action button on the crossbar anymore. I want to have that on the floor
button.
And kids would love it. People would love it. Everybody would love it.
Yeah, but I imagine they'd be broken pretty quick because people would ridiculously stomp on them.
I know, and I hate that.
What it needs to be is kind of more like one of those buttons like you see on a filter for like a guitar. There's those.
Yeah, those pedals.
They're made out of metal and hard. Maybe I
Sure.
should get a hold of one of those and just see if I can convert it into an action button pedal.
I've never really been a huge fan of the air. I've learned to adapt to it because it's just so prominent in the world of Stern, but it doesn't mean I like it a lot. Because all we end up doing a lot of times is, how can I get around it? Where's my third leg at? Is my belly fat enough? Can I use that instead as my, third arm? Maybe my knee will do it. Oh, ow, that hurts.
Whoa, how did that happen?
I don't know what
I hit it off here, and I think it hit that post right there and went.
Yeah.
It's like, poof. Like blinked and it was gone.
They never announced, but my cousin works for Next Level Games. Oh, nice. Says who did it. Auto Launcher did get rid of the kickbacks too, sadly. Certain, on certain physical ball locks are not a selling point anymore. Oh, yeah, I was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Auto Launcher did get rid of the kickbacks. I'm not quite sure what he means by that.
Oh, somebody broke it, so.
Oh.
So that's.
Oh, Swords of Rage. Yeah, well, like any game.
Yeah, well, Swords of Rage just
especially
needed,
Swords of Rage.
Sword of Rage just needed the button where the expected Magna save is, just like the rest of the Black Knight series.
Yeah.
That's all that needed.
Oh, that's true, because the original Black Knight was just a button next to the flip.
Yeah,
on the right
the original
side.
two Black Knights had two sets of buttons, one for the left Magna save and one for the right. And since the Sword of Rage only had one on the right, it just needed a button on the right. That's all it needed. If I owned one of those, I would mod the game and put another button in just for that. So
I would have done that too. So I share your sentiment. Cascade.
Yeah, I mean the placement of it, I can see why, because then you can hit it with your left or your right. But it is like, yeah. So all right, let's jump over there.
Okay.
Eddie
Spaghetti, your meatballs are Eddie.
What have you done for me lately? Ugh. All right.
Okay. Oh, man. So, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for help and support and all of those things. You didn't have to give me all those bits, and you did. And I appreciate it. Thank you. It has been a challenging night for me.
Yeah. He will bounce back. He will bounce back on Wednesday night when we play another game.
Yes.
So Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m., we'll be playing another game. We'll let everybody know on our social media. We are Wild Dog Arcade on Blue Sky, on Instagram, and Threads. And then we also have a Discord. If you're on the Discord world, we'll let you know there, too.
Yeah.
We do it sometime in the afternoon, usually. We do always put out videos on our YouTube channel as well. In fact, today we did one for the unboxing of this game. So if you're on our YouTube channel, definitely go watch that one. So
yeah, for sure. We missed you too, Cascade. I'm glad you were able to stop in. And thank you, EO. I will bounce back. I will survive.
Yes, he will survive.
I will.
Yeah.
Because there's too much pinball in the basement to not. I would be...
yeah, that's all freshly organized, too, now that we got King Kong in
it looks
the row.
great. Yeah, I like how we move games around. And, I don't know how often you guys go to arcades or not, but you ever notice that sometimes arcades will move games around? You're like, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, because we realized we had 4 monster pins, because now we have King Kong, we had Godzilla, we have Alien, and Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
So 4 monster themed ones. So they're all nicely together in a row. And of course, King Kong and Godzilla together since they're Elwins.
That's right. That is right. All right.
Casual saw the new unboxing video. Well, thank you.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. I'm looking around to see who is around in the world of pinball.
Pretty light.
It's fairly light. Let me see.
Yeah, casual. Oh, yeah, she is. She is a real monster. A real piece of work at this point in time.
That is one way of looking at it, and we gotta at some point also just laugh at life.
Yeah,
and it's so easy to take things so seriously, and
especially with all the bullshit going on.
Well, that's just it's like it's hard to like have the filter of knowing like when to stop being serious and when to start being happy, and somewhere in the middle, or being goofy. And you don't want to make light of a situation that's terrible in the world, but you don't want to just be so serious that you just sucks the joy out of everything.
Right, you don't want to feel guilty about actually enjoying some things. So
anyway, my little rant is over. I think we're just going to go ahead and raid Pinball Mafia.
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure what they're playing. Again, we're having a weird glitch where we don't really get to see what they're doing.
I think they're still streaming under that other pinball category. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, here, let's look real quick before I hit the button. Watch our THP. No, they're doing Iron Maiden. They're good.
Iron Maiden. So
yeah.
Say hi to the Mafia for us.
Yes.
Make sure you give her your tribute. So.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you stopped by, Irod. Absolutely. And we'll hope you guys stop in on Wednesday. We're all going to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed by that point to...
Wednesday
do whatever we want to do on that game night.
Yeah, Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Twitch and YouTube.
Yep. So. All right, folks. Stay safe, stay happy. Play more pinball, but not too much. Just not too much.
Just not too much.
Because you'll be
play
sorry.
as much as you want. Just play as much as you want.
Exactly. Just don't take it too seriously. That's all.
All right.
All right, everyone. We'll see you around. Bye.
Bye.
Holy moly!
I've got 20 probably different